No punish on the hop kick. He ducked for some reason.
Let's go. Sneak edge. Something. Robby, don't pass. These guys taste my shoes.
My metal boots.
Rage drive incoming?
They're throwing now.
Do
This is
another
all
one.
I'm thinking it. Go. Let's go.
Final round.
Let's go. Back one.
Back one denies the house sweep. Gotta be a little damage.
Could have done a better combo there. Cut now, put him back in. Oh, this is bad.
Yeah.
How long was this one?
Number 17.
Oh,
None of those make stuff.
I'm not interested. Go somewhere else.
Oh my goodness. How do you drop the easiest part?
And then he gets orbital. Another one. Oh,
Nice.
no.
Oh, no.
Pressing there.
Oh my goodness.
Down we go.
Oh my goodness. Power crush? Even better. That was a hell sweep we messed up. Ready party again? Minus 14. But it's so quick.
Yeah, it's really hard to punish.
Close up.
No punish.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. He has no range though. But that was a lot of damage.
Keep up there. Down the ball. Oh, no.
No, not a huge combo, but you get a lot of
Yeah.
That never works. First of all, what?
Well, Sunny 3 is his way of poking, by the way.
That's dead. Down 3.
Get
a guaranteed down 3 there. Nice block on the 1-3. Will Poker Face make this comeback? Party?
What's okay? There it is! And Kamal into the top 10. That was a performance.
So, Matu, this is your first gig on commentary.
Yes.
How do you feel?
I'm excited.
Look,
Let's see how it
there's the
goes.
camera. Show that stream your beautiful face. We'd like to see it.
You're in trouble. But here we go now. Now the next part will go to fight.
Okay, nice. Now and punish.
The one we go. Boom.
Pokey.
At the
Always.
Look at that pressure.
I'm telling you.
Pressure.
DBK is in the market and he came with the blender.
And he came
because
with
the
the
fruits are right there.
Yes.
Big up from me all the way from the UAE.
He's in the UAE.
Yes.
What the hell? This whole time I thought he was
He's enjoying the sand dunes.
enjoying the fun dudes, huh?
Yeah.
And the Arabs.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah, Mr. Arab Money himself.
Oh, come back with
RobbyM.
3 wives, huh?
Yes. And that's the law.
That's the law, you know.
Oh, nice leg.
Yeah, you need to take that.
Go down. Oh, and that's
Boom. But not that. Finish him. I'm shocked he didn't lose this.
oh, and he anticipated it.
Excellent block.
He started lacking yesterday.
Yeah, yes, he was ready for it.
Okay, just the platform. Hey, everyone just looking for the brain.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me brain.
I don't take it.
The whip. No can't with Spanish. I guess it. Oh!
Get out.
Get that stuff out of
I
here.
am not interested.
My friend, I am colorblind. Go for grab. It takes really quick. I just cannot grab it. Oh, Barry's are coming.
Never seen that. He loves that. They've got the
Oh
and
no!
this is what-
That fist ni wewe na mama. People who are not Swahili speakers, well,
Go back home
just
with
know
that
it's
piece
there.
of yours. Go back to that piece of yours.
Oh.
I hope you guys are feeling the same by the way. I hope you
Or is he saying his last prayers?
He must be by the way. Praying to all manner of God.
He prays to the sun. And the sun is no longer
The
there.
sun is in there. It's under the
Unless he's going to look for the sun.
Again. Oh, get
Oh,
caught.
nice.
And no.
Oh,
block up.
I'm telling you,
This
extra
extra done. Oh, extra done.
Extra has some gimmicks for days.
Hold on.
I expected the throw. The
How
ground
did
throw.
he? Yeah, and then he said no. Everyone is expecting that.
My friend, nakuchemshia ngumi. Oh, lovely.
Oh, this is going to hit. This is going to hit.
Oh, I'm
wow.
telling you, Matusai is the team of the day.
Yeah, he's but say in general, he's a very effective player.
Oh, just
So he's gonna be looking for.
It's not that this one got messed up again.
Oh no!
This one killed. This one.
What did we say about Batusai?
But the size special.
What did we say? What did we say? He's not dead though. One more mix-up for both players. What's gonna happen? Oh, slow-mo. Nice. Rage every time.
Yeah, every time.
Behave, my friend.
We have security who let this man in. Security.
I'm authorized
Security.
to have access to every single inch of this room.
Security. What is this man doing here? Get him out. Get him out.
Relax. I'm here to help. Calm down.
I was doing okay on that one. Anyway, I feel like Harlem is a bit shaken right now. I don't know. He's not doing what he usually does. It seems like he's just being. Look. Like what is that?
To be fair, he has a defense. Most of us have it. We're quite hungry.
I'm also hungry. You guys are looking at me like.
Man, no, I can't play if I have a defense.
You give me see. What is he supposed to press?
He messed up the 4-4-3.
Oh,
But he
again.
still
You
gets
got, what is Harry doing? He's throwing out his random things.
He's hungry. It's been a long day.
Those are excuses. When you lose and you go out, you can't go and write over there. They don't write on the trophy this guy wasn't hungry.
You should say that. No food was provided at the venue.
It should.
We're going to make a very long tweet about this.
Maybe this one I'm going to call out. Maybe in this thread, 1/out of 38. Decoded, you not provide us with food. I almost died of hunger.
It's a shit show.
It is, but it's always, as I said, if it wasn't a shit show, we wouldn't enjoy it as much.
That's true. That's true.
It's how we are. It's how we are.
Okay, block. You have to remember, Leader was not, but he's still very much S tier.
S tier, that's the thing.
He was just snuffed from God tier.
He was people S tier.
Yeah,
It's just S tier.
he was no, he was just not in the tier. He was just looking at the tier list from above, smiling his carefree smile. But now he's dropped all the way to the very top of the tier.
But now you also QueenArrow does the same thing by the way. Yeah.
DBK is hype in the crowd.
He's hype in the crowd because his name is there. We are on infinite as well. No walls for anyone, but I feel
Yeah,
like
you
it's a
division and you run for the
and
mountain.
round for the mountain. Those ones behind over there. You go as far as you can. And you
I will just say this. Players belong in freaking Animal Crossing, not Tekken. came here to play Tekken, not some sort of goat simulator.
If you can't tell, he's quite salty right now.
Like the lows look like mint, the mints look like those.
There we go, look at that.
There we go.
Look at that.
And I'm telling you, anytime, I hope Curious Monkey came with his burgers because the cheese is about to be dished out.
I think I'll show
There we go.
Look at that.
Look
Look at
at
it.
it.
It's just
I
massive.
told you, it's cheese all the way. And Chris really says Extra is one of the hardest players to beat.
And if you really blame him, say Extra plays. Exactly. Extra is a problem.
It's a problem.
He's a problem for everyone to play. But I mean, maybe he might get a read, maybe he might catch him off guard, maybe he'll see something that the rest of us haven't. Because we'll have to see. Maybe we will pull out like a character. Because apparently he has a Brian, he had picked up Miguel the other day.
Yeah.
So there's a possibility he can even just bring that out and see what's
I
happening.
never know. But,
Yeah, I never know.
but I don't think you'd want to try a new pick against Extra.
not? Why
My
not?
friend, that's what we call barbecue chicken.
Pando killed the beat.
No dice on the Kali.
And now we're ready for the next match. Which will
Straight right now.
straight. Which will be Mickey versus Ross. Oh, Julian Legend. Ah, okay. Mick. I love that. He's so boss doing it. Okay, Ross. Oh. Ross did. And there's a reason. Okay, not a perfect. And there we go. That's two games. That's two games. It's nothing. Arada, I hope you're watching. Wow. Let's see now. Okay. Oh, and that's Mickey has been defeated.
Ready to die on the hill that you built out of lies and deception. Every word you speak, you're playing with fire.
Nice. QueenArrow making up huge ground. Both players are about the same health. We're running 3. Oh, nice! He's dead! He's dead!
And she's done it.
QueenArrow gets into top 8 on loser side for the first time
And
ever.
she does it in style.
Excuse me? Wait,
Alright, what? And then yeah,
no,
and
not
then,
without he whipped us.
Yeah, whipped us.
Then whipped us. Oh, parry! He didn't even have to parry. All he had to do was crouch and launch. But no, Mickey wanted to send a message. I guess he thought he didn't have enough to recover. Oh, there we go. Oh, parry there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, second hit. There we go. Dude.
Disengage. You're playing with fire. Preparing for war.
Man, I say, capitalize. I said it.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Savanna Fight Night. In this case, it's SFM, Savanna Fight Morning. That was so bad, I'm sorry. But yeah, we're back. We are back for the undercard. It could not take place last night, unfortunately, because of various reasons. We had... Oh, why are these rankings? Something is happening here that's not... shouldn't be happening. So yes, we have our undercard. As I was just saying, the two sets could not take place last night because of various reasons. We had Salinas, who unfortunately got rejected by KPLC. And this morning, as I understand it, there's some quick fixes taking place that side. So we might give in time and start with the second set we have for tonight, which is Tony Claessen versus QueenArrow, which could not happen yesterday because there were some connection issues between the two players. So I forget what places these two players are, but they're further down in the bottom half of the table. The last time they faced each other, Tony won 3-1, if I remember correctly. Tony was at the bottom of the log, so he leapfrogged QueenArrow with that win. And QueenArrow wants the run back. So that is the first set we're going to be getting into today. Tony is 19th. QueenArrow is 20th. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting match. And then after that, we should have Salinas versus BlueMeetsRed, the two newcomers. Gonna be interesting to see what they're made of. We haven't seen them on SFN before. I've actually been to BlueMeetsRed's place. Because the man is a dancer, and my girlfriend is also a dancer. They go to they're in the same circle and stuff. So I recently hung out with BlueMeetsRed and a few of his dancer friends. We played some fighting games. So I've seen. I know he's an Eddie main. We don't have too many of those in the community at the moment. Salinas, I've never seen him play before, so it's going to be interesting to see how that set is going to play out. But in any case, welcome back. We are ready to go. We have QueenArrow and Tony. Yesterday they had connection issues. Fingers crossed things are better today. Yeah, Mickey, I apologize. I'm just trying to give some background on our players today. And I still don't have bars with Sylvia. My God. Oh my. We're off to a bright start. This is something I should have checked before we started streaming. In hindsight, this is something I should have checked before we started streaming, not after. So, It appears we might be experiencing the same issues we had yesterday. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Just as a recap on the rest of the matches we had yesterday, we had an exhibition between Zambia and Mauritius. We had the Nemesis from Zambia and Godslayer from Mauritius. Nemesis winning that one 3-0 convincingly. And I was expecting Godslayer. Well, I'd never seen Nemesis play before. In fairness, but I'd seen Godslayer before, so I was expecting. I was expecting some. Now I have to answer Sylvia. This is the trouble with running the stream and doing commentary at the same time. I was expecting good things from Godslayer, but obviously not taking anything away from Nemesis. He played really well. And now I have to respond to so Ghost is offering himself as tribute. We could have an exhibition here. Tony versus Ghost. That would be very interesting to see. Yeah, Kafi, if you're online, feel free. I wanted to start with this set to give Salinas time for his issue to be resolved. But it appears Sylvia QueenArrow is going to try and resolve the issue she has one more time. So yeah, back to the recap. We had Nemesis versus Godslayer. Nemesis winning that one 3-0 for the Zambian FGC. I know he had a few friends here watching and they seemed to be very happy, at least on the YouTube side. On the Twitch side, it was mainly Mauritians. And they left disappointed, but these things happen sometimes. And following that exhibition, of course, we had the main event, Masters of Mayhem Frost, Frost versus Ghost, of course. Ghost losing that one 5-1. But the score doesn't tell the story, in fairness. And it was a lot of close matches. Ghost was going 2 rounds up, and Frost somehow kept managing to pull off the reverse sweep. It was interesting to watch. So yeah, that was what happened last night. This morning we're supposed to be doing the undercard, but as you can see, QueenArrow here is having some issues. So we may well have to postpone this set. I see Mickey is online as well, but Ghost is on who's offered himself to try doing an exhibition. Sylvia saying we should try playing a match, but I don't believe we're not going to sync because we don't have bars. It seems like QueenArrow is trying everything on her side to make things work. Unfortunately, I'm not in a position to restart anything. We've started the stream. But I mean, sure thing. Let's. I'm fairly certain this won't sync. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Ghost says he's online. But Ghost, you already. Although we've had players feature on 2 sets on a card before, and this one is an exhibition, so it's not that deep. Yeah, this won't sync because we don't have bars. So yeah, Ghost, if you're on, make your way here with expeditiousness. Make your way here expeditiously. There you are. Tony is casually fighting in a ranked match, I'm assuming. Yep. Typical Kenyan nonchalantness when it comes to these events. But yeah, it seems we will have to push this set between Tony and QueenArrow. The connection issues continue. The connection issues continue. So this set will have to be postponed to a future card, probably the next one. There was already fights lined up for SFN 17, but obviously this will take precedence. This will supersede that set. So in their place, we will have an exhibition. I guess we will have. No, apparently the two players also had an iffy connection yesterday. The connection issue wasn't just with me. Yesterday we didn't get balls with each other, and I told them to play each other and send the footage to me so that we could watch a pre-recorded set on stream. But that couldn't happen either because apparently they had a very, very dodgy connection with each other. So it's not just with me. So if I had to guess, it's probably I had 5 bars with Tony. So if I had to guess, it's probably an issue on QueenArrow's side. But we'll we'll see what happens. Ghost is in the building. So I guess we're having an exhibition before we host our newcomers. And as we wait for this, I will take a tiny break to call Mr. Salinas and get a status update. So please, guys, do not go anywhere. We will be right back. Oh, now these two decide. Yeah, 1 minute break. We'll be right back, guys. Welcome back, guys. We're jumping straight in with our exhibition for this morning. I just had a chat with Mr. Salinas. KPLC are still finishing up their works. He's been told it won't take long, and that's why I decided to start with this set. So fingers crossed it doesn't take long. Hopefully this set gives them time, but in the meantime we start with an exhibition, our second one for this card. We have Mr. Ghost with the Murdoch yet again playing against Tony Claessen and his Lydia. People have been breaking tackles this weekend. It's been very interesting. We don't want the mix-up. They're down back 3-2. Oh my lord. He didn't finish. Didn't complete the string. That would have been a balcony break, and now Ghost gets the launch of going to the wall. Not quite. Another tackle break. People in this community don't want any of those mix-ups today. But unfortunately, Tony losing that first round. His exhibition is a first to 3. Same as we do with our international guests. Ghost going with a balcony break. Personally, if I was him, I'd have gone with a side switch there. Not much else could have done after the screw. But he has a slight life lead here. No punish on the forward 1+2. That is -10. And here we go with the mount. What's the Yoki? Nothing. Ghost closes it out again with a power crush. And goes to an early lead over Tony Claessen here. No launch there on the... That is -40. You have to be launching Murder for trying that if you block it. Push him towards the wall. Ghost is in cruise control right now. Gets the tackle. No break. And that's gonna be all she wrote. I've been forgetting to save replays. Gonna be no replays there. When Kenya Power says it won't take long, it's tomorrow at the earliest. So we might have to postpone our entire undercard, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm keeping my hopes up. Because BlueMeetsRed has been ready the last two... Since last night, the man's been ready, he's been waiting. But Kenya Power have thrown a spanner in the works. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm hoping for the best. And hopefully this ends up being a 3-2 so we can give him maximum time. But yeah, Ghost in the lead in this exhibition this morning. It's the first time. Actually, we saw Lydia in the exhibition I played in the last SFN. I played against our Zimbabwean guest KRW King, and he played Lydia. So we haven't seen Lydia in a competitive set on SFN yet. And we probably would have seen Lydia if the connection issues between QueenArrow, myself, and Tony didn't persist. We're going back to Island Paradise. Clearly, Tony likes the serenity of the beach. Sticking with the Lydia. He seems to be maining this character. We haven't seen him play Lay in a while. Tony seems to be going strong with the Lydia. Seems to be the only Lydia main we have in the community so far. In fairness, I had said I was looking to main Lydia, but recently Leo has caught my attention. Going downstairs immediately. We already have the Tekken 4 remix. Oh my lord. Interesting combo. I've never seen a forward 1+2 in a combo used before. That way. Tony fighting back. And there's the big whiff punish. The forward for 3 pushing towards the wall. Doesn't finish the wall combo. Perhaps was going for some interesting type of Oki, but he gets the round. He knows better than I do. No break on the guard break. Sorry, no duck. Ghost looking in real trouble right now. Down forward 1-3, not punished. I'm pretty sure more ducks up forward 1-2 can reach. Red step 2. Just like that, Ghost gets a counter at launch. Drops the combo though. I think he was trying to cancel the VTS into down forward 4 there. Tony gets around the forward 4-2. The sun seems to be already setting on this match. 2 quick rounds for Tony. No duck on the down forward 4-2. Albeit delayed. Nice break on the tackle there, forward 4-3. Nice combo there from Tony. Doesn't get enough delay for the unskilled last hit on the wall combo. Now he's in real trouble. Ghost, no tackle for you, sir. Bro, that was unlucky as hell, man. What the hell happened there? I don't even understand what happened there. And I've been forgetting to save replays again. I have too much to do. I need I need to get used to this. It's a new feature we're testing out. You'll have to bear with me. Down forward 3-1. Down forward 3, down forward 1, sorry. Gets the launch. Goes for the Yoki. Here's a tackle. Oh my lord. And just like that, Ghost is right back in it. The karate not doing the business so far for Tony. No break on the generic throw. I don't know if you're gonna be happy if I use the F word. But I don't think Tony is that. Oh my lord. Ghost just steamrolled his way back in, and he takes a second match. Reverse sweep. Oh my lord. Craig Murdoch saying, I'm the Prime Minister now. And just like that, it's 2-0. My lord, I thought Tony was on his way to winning that second match there. But comebacks have been the theme of SFN 16. Absolute madness. The big man Craig ain't playing games. I don't know if we're gonna see a switch to lay from Tony. But because this being an exhibition, I'm not expecting a character switch. Maybe a stage switch. But I'm not, I'm not entirely sure what happened. Tony just seemed to take his foot off the gas. And Ghost just rode his way right back in. Was staying in Island Paradise. The man wants the fresh air. And I like this stage, to be fair. But like with any stage, if I see it too much, I get bored of it very quickly. Remains to be seen whether this will be a 2-1. Ghost potentially on set point. But Ghost is 2-0 up in this exhibition here. Before we see our two newcomers duke it out, hopefully. Assuming everything has been sorted out on Las Salinas' side. Tony getting a combo, push it towards the wall, unfortunate drop. There's the tackle. Nice break there from Tony. Breaking the throws as well. This is what we like to see. Breaking everything. The fundamentals on display. Finally one lands. I like how... I like this you can't break them all attitude that a lot of Kenyan players have. You'll break 10 throws in a row and your opponent will keep grabbing you because surely you cannot break them all. Random down forward 1 there from Ghost. We could be going downstairs. Gets the running, wild running 3. And this is gonna be dead. Ghost drops a combo, gets the wild rising Zavi TS 1-4. No, while standing on 4. Magic 4 combo there from Tony. Tried to push towards the wall there, but no dice. No duck on the down forward 4-2. Tony is in real trouble here. Looking quite flustered. And there's the down 1+2. I was wondering when we were going to see that. Goes for the Oki. Oh, this could be dead. He might be dead. Oh my. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. GG's. In fairness, we might just have a second exhibition on the stream. But GG's to Ghost. Good stuff from him. My lord. Murdoch's ability to to. I mean, Murdoch is a big comeback character because of all the damage he does. I have no words. Ghost just steamrolled his way through that entire set. Declared war on Poland, as our man Mickey says. So once again, gonna take a tiny break. I need to get a status update from our boy Las Salinas. See where it's at. So yeah, the exhibitions were first to threes, but to say. So yeah, don't go anywhere. We're taking a tiny break. We will be right back. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So we've just seen the exhibition between Ghost and Tony. Of course, I've just been on the phone with the Las Salinas. The works are not complete. Surprise, surprise. They're still in the middle of fixing it. So I was thinking we could have a either a first to five or like two first to threes. I want BlueMeetsRed to be able to play now because the man's been ready since last night. And I want him to participate at the very least. Let him get something out of this. Even though with an exhibition, it won't count towards obviously his results and stuff. He is a newcomer. This is his baptism of fire, as you are. But yeah, Las Salinas stuff still happening on his side. So Ghost willing to take over the baptism ceremony here. So I guess we shall have Ghost versus BlueMeetsRed. Ghost, you've played too much already. You know what? We're gonna have Tony versus BlueMeetsRed. I want Tony to get back on the stream. Ghost, you've played enough on SFN 16. We want to see some different faces. So yeah, stuff still happening on Las Salinas' side. So I've elected to try and give him more time, hopefully, for that issue to be resolved. Because I want to see these guys play. We want to see the newcomers, and I'm trying to give them as big a window as possible because I don't wanna stream this now and then when the issue is fixed later in the day, like start a new stream. I think that'll be too much. So yeah, Ghost, we've seen enough of you on SFN 16 already. So shall we make this first to 3 or first to 5? Because this, BlueMeetsRed again, he's a newcomer to the scene. First to 3. We have to be kind to him. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. If I see Wi-Fi, I won't be surprised. But BlueMeetsRed here is seemingly having some issues as well, so we'll wait and see. Just didn't want the new guy to fight Murdoch. Listen, man, we've seen you fought on 2 sets on this card already. We've seen enough of you. We've seen enough. I want the new guy to get some airtime, and Tony is also available, so as we wait for BlueMeetsRed to join us, just a quick recap on the rankings. Frost, of course, dispatching Ghost fairly convincingly. It was a close set, to be fair. It was 5-1, but all of the matches were quite close. Frost going up to 6-4 on his overall record. Ghost dropping to 8-4. So yeah, no change in the ranks. And for the next SFN, obviously it looks like this undercard might have to be postponed to the next one. Of course, we have Vega and Harem Shuri still serving their sentences. But we were supposed to see Nick's Fury versus Vega and Ace versus Username Required on the undercard. But given how things are going with this undercard, we might have to be, we might just have to push that undercard to SFN 18 and this one to 17. So I think, I don't know if BlueMeetsRed knows he can use the same invite, so I'm going to invite him again. So yeah, we're keeping our fingers crossed. Salinas still sorting out his issues. And when, you know, when delays like this happen, there's not much you can do besides try and improvise on the fly. But yeah, we're waiting for BlueMeetsRed to get on for our second exhibition. This entire stream might just be exhibitions, but we're keeping our fingers crossed. Just back to the SFN 17 card. I was saying we were supposed to see the return of Vega playing against Nick's Fury and then Ace versus username required, but again, with how things are going, might have to push that undercard. As some of you saw in the group, I issued a challenge to our boy Mickey. But we're hearing this, that, and the other. I don't know what Mickey's gonna say about that. If that's set, if me versus Mickey doesn't happen, we'll be seeing Ghost versus Dark Tempest. For the exhibition, we have, I'm trying to get the Malagasy community involved. Madagascar has some fairly good players on their side. And yeah, that should be SFN 17. But from what I can see, Tony's gotten tired of waiting. Oh my. So we have... Oh, okay. So BlueMeetsRed has joined us. BlueMeetsRed has joined us finally. Hearing this, that, and the third. You love the banter. You love to see the banter in this community. If I could show the clip of Mickey, is this clip of Mickey from AEC in 2019, where he was being interviewed via Aftermatch and he was like, scared? What for? That's basically what he's done in the chat, so I guess that's happening. So Tony is having some issues. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know if they have bars with each other. I think these are two Zuku boys. Oh my, what's happening? I'm assuming there's a... Oh, they have bars. Okay, brilliant. Okay, well, let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. My phone is going off for some reason. Google, I'm not talking to you.
These are the top results.
Do you hear my phone? Google, I'm not talking to you. No one has said anything to you. So yeah, welcome if you're just joining us. We're having our second exhibition on the stream. We have a newcomer to the scene, BlueMeetsRed, Eddie Main, as I mentioned earlier, playing against Tony, one of our experienced players. So this is going to be very, it's going to be an interesting sight. So yeah, as expected, as I said, BlueMeetsRed is an Eddie main. I was mentioning how I've already played offline sets with him. I've come to know him a little bit already. Eddie Main coming up against Tony's Lydia. We're going to Dragon's Nest. Again, this is a newcomer to the scene, so please be kind to him in the chat. This is his SFN debut, albeit unofficial. And let's get it on. We've got the reggae outfit as well. Nobody can stop the reggae. It's interesting to point out that BlueMeetsRed also has dreads. So yeah, we're going full reggae with this outfit. You can see a lot of shenanigans going on, a lot of back 3-3. Can Lydia pick that up with down 3-1? I was seeing some lag spikes here. Oh my. As I mentioned earlier, 2 Zuku boys. The connection is looking very dodgy. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. I don't know if they're gonna decide to continue. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of lag on this one at the moment. I think it's a real shame we have these COVID restrictions in place. Because then we could be doing this stuff offline. I haven't had SFN offline yet, actually. So yeah, a lot of lag on this one, as you can see. So I don't know, it seems like, you know, they're pushing on. I don't know if this would have been the case with the last Salinas as well. I can only hope it wouldn't have been the case.
Round 3.
But yeah, there's a lot of lag on this one. And I'm sure Tony has already come up against yeah, this is looking very laggy indeed. Yeah, Tony bringing out all the strings. I think he wants to get this over with as soon as possible. Yeah, this connection is not looking good at all.
Fight.
Not looking good at all. I think Tony is gonna wanna end this as quickly as possible. He's bringing out all the strings. He's bringing out all the strings, all the gimmicks. Okay, so I'm gonna ask them if they wanna carry on because that looked pretty bad. Let me ask if they want to continue. So BlueMeetsRed has also dropped let me just quickly ask these guys I doubt Tony I doubt Tony is, yeah, he's not gonna. I don't know why I'm asking. We're not. I don't know why I'm asking, to be honest. I've just disbanded the session. I mean, that's a shame. Zuku boys representing. What was it the other day saying I shouldn't be saying these things on stream? Someone, I think it was Nick, last night, saying we could be losing potential sponsors. These things will definitely cut them out. So yeah, with that in mind, I'm not sure if Las Salinas versus BlueMeetsRed would be good either. But yeah, that we've had to cut that one short because, you know, poor connection. Yeah, things are looking very dicey connection-wise. And so I think Mickey had said he wouldn't mind doing an exhibition. We could have one more to end the stream potentially, or while we wait for Las Salinas to Las Salinas' issue to be fixed. I'm definitely not inviting Ghost because I have already said we've seen enough of him today. We've been live for nearly an hour. And yet again, none of the sets on the undercard have been able to take place. Which is a real shame. These things happen sometimes. I think if we'll try and see if Las Salinas happens to become available. We'll try it and see how that goes anyway. But if the connection's bad, we'll have to. I think we'll have to wait until such a point when we can do that set offline. But yeah, to potentially wrap up the stream, we'll have exhibition number 3. Tony has been the common denominator today. We thank him for being a good sport. And now we get to see Tony versus Mickey. This is a set we've seen fairly regularly, although not in a competitive setting actually. But you know, these two know each other very well. In terms of competitive matches, I actually have not. I don't think I've seen Mickey versus Tony probably since 2019 or something like that. So, Mickey with the Kunimitsu. Okay. Was not expecting that at all. The man's already got 48 wins in player match. Okay, let's see Mickey's Kunimitsu. I've never seen Mickey's Kunimitsu. I've got the DLCs on display. I don't think we've seen. Have we seen Kunimitsu on SFN at all? Actually, potentially with Nick's Fury, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, once again to potentially end the stream. Mickey, that 16 win streak. There, we're off. Tony the down once. I forget if that's a counter launch. I think it just knocks down on counter hit, if I remember correctly. Or I'm confusing that with sidestep too. Kunimitsu is not a character we see too often in this community. I think Nick's Fury is the only one that plays regularly. Possibly him and Haven Shuri. Mickey already in rage. Finishes the string there. Good whiff punish on the, I think, is that quarter circle forward 2?
Round 2. Fight.
Nice whiff punish there from Tony. Gets on the board. No duck on the down forward 1-3, but I think there's a tiny mix up there. Mickey with a slight life lead here. No punish on the kunai. Raise minus 11. This match has been on a slow burn so far. Tony gets the full crush down forward 3 but doesn't follow up. As the kunai. Mickey sacrifices the positioning, but what is positioning? E to this way, standing 2-4, my friend. Decent with Punisher, the forward 2. I think Kunimitsu's down forward 2 is minus 13, so decent Punisher from Tony. Oh, nice float there. God damn, nice adjustment from Tony. I don't know if he meant to do that, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. That was a good Good adjustment there from him. No punish on the hop kicks. Sorry, that's why it's standing 3. That is also minus 13. Finally, we get a decent punish. Mickey in reach. Down back 2. The Eastern European down 2.
Round 4.
It's only Eastern Europeans with that move in this game. We had Dragunov first and then Lydia. Tony on 2 rounds. Wants to get rid of that win streak. Mickey hasn't been able to get much started so far. Sidestep 4. That move really hurts. Opens up a big damage combo for Lydia. Nice punish there. That was a good guess there from Mickey. Keeps himself alive. But Tony is in pole position here to take the match. But if... Oh my god, here we go. Oh my lord. Someone call 911. There has been a robbery. The thief herself, Kunimitsu, stealing that round. My goodness, what's happened? Oh dear. Bro, how can you disconnect after doing that? Man stole the round and dipped. Mickey stole the round and made off with it, literally. My goodness. My goodness. Man committed fully to making off with that round. So I think we're gonna go back to 2-2 in rounds. Just so we can see off that first match. It was 2-2. And this whole time I haven't been saving replays. I think it's gonna take a while for me to get used to like doing commentary and saving replays at the same time. This is like a whole nother Tekken I'm playing. But yeah, I believe these two are gonna go back to 2-2 in rounds so we can see off that first match. Absolute robbery. But we expect nothing less from the thief herself. So yeah, going back to Sook. A lot of jokes have been made about this stage's name. I'll be making none of them on stream. But yeah, 2-2 in rounds, and then we shall see this off. And then potentially we'll potentially try and get that La Salinas BlueMeetsRed set off the ground. But from what we saw there with the lag, I'm hoping it's nothing. There's nothing wrong on BlueMeetsRed's side. But yeah, Tony just gonna give the two players gonna give each other 2 rounds and then we'll finish. We'll finish off the match. So yeah, this is the third exhibition of the stream. The second one, of course, didn't finish. So this is gonna be our second complete exhibition. Yeah, Mickey just bringing out the entire move list just cause he can.
Round 4. Fight.
Bringing out the whole move list. I paid for this move list, so I shall use it. Alright, we're back in action. So final round. Mickey getting the counter launcher with I think that's set 3, but doesn't convert. Still has the life lead though. Big block there on the side step 4, I think that is, but Tony didn't launch and he might just pay for it. Mickey went for the Yoki there. Tony in real trouble, and that's that. Mickey takes the first match 3. Same thing I'm asking myself, Nick. I've never played Mickey's Kuni. This is the first time I'm seeing his Kuni. But here we are. Nick, I'm reading your comment. Cut stance. The first cut stance. The guard break. The stance for the guard break is actually called Heaven and Earth. So you go. It's cut stance 1, Heaven and Earth. So yeah, the mix-up should be between the guard break and the mid. There's really, I mean, the low is a counter launcher, but besides getting a couple plus frames, there's really not much use for that move when you have the guard break. Maybe in the open it's more useful because some people don't have the execution to get, like, a 14 frame rage drive and things like that. But yeah, I do think you're right. The mix-up really should be between the guard break and the mid, especially the mid being a launcher or normal hit. But I guess everyone has their own way of playing these characters. We're going to Infinite Azure 2. No manual stage switch. Tony sticking with the Lydia.
Round 1. Fight.
Man has room to breathe. I don't know too much about Kuni, but I feel like well, besides the Kuna, I actually can't think of many more ranged tools she has unless she uses set manually. Maybe set 3. And that move Mickey just did there. I don't know if it's set 2 or 1+2, I'm not too sure. Finishes a sting there, gets the kunai for as a side roll catch. Tony already in rage. Set 3. I forget if that's, I think it's 0 on hit if I remember correctly. But Mickey takes the first round. I was just trying to figure out why Mickey didn't elect to follow up after getting the set 3, but just remember that if I'm not wrong, it's 0 on hit. Tony looking flustered, but gets the float. Goes for the Yoki there with the 4-4-2. Nice patience there, waiting for the white standing 3. Gets a decent punish. And he's in rage. Oh my god, the kunai. Stay away from me, madam. I have no business with your country. I have no business in Poland. I don't need a visa. I have no intentions to invade. Stay away from me. And Tony there getting the counter launch with I think that's Catfoot 2. The second Catfoot stance, CFT2. I should just say CFO and CFT. But Tony in rage again. Man is in real trouble. Perhaps hasn't gotten too much experience with the Kunimitsu matchup so far. This woman is making off with every single round. It's 2-0 already. We're seeing some madness on the stream this morning, ladies and gentlemen. But once again, this is yet another exhibition. We've tried to get the undercard played, but for reasons beyond, for issues given issues beyond our control, they haven't been able to take place. But it is what it is. These things happen sometimes. And actually, bearing that in mind, I don't know if it would make sense to, well, you would hope by the time the next SFN comes around, these issues aren't present. But if they are still present, it wouldn't make sense to postpone the entire undercard when, you know, we can have those other matches take place instead. But we'll see how to get around that. We're going to Duomo di Sirio, we're going to church. Tony has decided that this woman here, Kunimitsu, needs some prayers. Or he needs to draw some strength from the Most High. If he's gonna get any wins in this exhibition. Kunimitsu stole around earlier, and Lydia has now said, I'm taking you to church and I will pray for you. I forgive you, but I will pray for you. We're in Claudio's neck of the woods now. And Kunimitsu's coming looking militant.
Round 1.
Yes, schedule, push my 3 o'clock to 5. There's a thief I have to pray for here. Good punish there. That string is minus 13, forces crouch. The perfect punish there from Tony. I forget the input of the string, but I do know it's minus 13 on block. Decent punish on the white standing 3. Tony with a decent life lead. Nice punish on the kunai. And Lydia has said, Madame,
Round 2. Fight.
all this teleportation is not going to work in church. I have come here to pray for you. We're in a holy space right now. None of that shall fly in this building. Oh, the key charge setups. And now that I think about it, Mickey's doing that because set 2 and set 3 are both counter-hit launchers, if I'm not mistaken. It's a decent thing to do for Oki with Kunimitsu. Tony in real trouble here. But Mickey takes that round.
Round 3.
Yeah, key charge setups are legit with Kunimitsu. Has a mid-end low counter-hit launcher from set, so... But again, if I'm wrong, someone can correct me. Decent punish on the kunai. If I'm not mistaken, Lydia also has back 1-2. The kunai is minus 11. That would be the... But I don't remember if it does more damage than 1-2. Again, Tony, I would assume, knows better than I do. But Mickey in firm control of this round so far. No duck on the second hit of 4-2. Madam Prime Minister doing her best here. No duck on the 4-2. And Mickey just disrespects the frames and says, Sir, why me? Respect you. I'm literally playing a thief. As the kunai again. Goes for the set Oki. And Mickey now on set point. I forgot to point that out. Good punish there on the hop kick. It's the down back 3 string. Went for the reversal there, but now he's in real trouble. Could have gotten so much better. Mickey was back turned. Tony could still take this round. No punish on the kunai. Tried to set up a magic 4 there, and set 3 closes it out for Mickey. 3 minutes there in that exhibition. Look at the disrespect on this woman. Jesus Christ. Anyway, GG's. I haven't received any further communication from Las Salinas, so I'm going to assume that we won't be seeing that set either. It's unfortunate, but you know, these things happen sometimes. And I think we'll start taking Mickey's suggestion of running tests before we get the show on the road, especially amongst new players. But I mean, with a set like Tony versus QueenArrow, we couldn't have foreseen this because, I mean, they played each other 2 SFNs ago and the connection was pretty good. But again, circumstances beyond our control. But at least we've gotten to see some decent matches on the stream this morning. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you for joining this morning. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to see any of the sets we were supposed to see, but it is what it is. Just a reminder on the ranks once again. Frost staying top after beating Ghost in the main event last night. And of course we had the exhibition between Nemesis from Zambia and Godslayer from Mauritius. Nemesis taking that one 3-0 was an entertaining set. But yeah, I think unfortunately we will have to close out SFN 16 on that note. But yeah, at least once again we've gotten to see some decent matches. So yeah, that's gonna be it from us this morning. Thank you for joining us once again. SFN 17 shall be taking place on the 2nd Friday of May, which is the 14th, so that's 3 weeks away. Hopefully there'll be no issues hampering us then. But until then, take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Priest cheza
WORDBEATZMUZIK.